Live from the French Quarter, this is Eyewitness Morning News.
Coming up this month, the crew of NICS is holding a very special event to support the Alzheimer's Association, shedding light on the devastating brain disorder now impacting more than 5 million Americans. And joining us in the studio to tell us more about Alzheimer's and this special event are Dr. Verilyn Juan and Sandy Simpson, who is the co-captain of the crew of NICS. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Sally.
Before we get to the fashion show, which is so important, let's just talk about Alzheimer's and what are some of the early symptoms of Alzheimer's?
Right, they have subtle symptoms. Sometimes we dismiss it that, oh, it's just temporary or what. What the subtle symptoms would be, they forget the things that they normally do. And sometimes you will notice people will keep on repeating themselves. One also symptom would be, the most prominent one is the sound downers. Like when evening comes, they started to get confused. You know? But the most important thing is that it's not an abrupt symptom. It takes years, and usually the people around the patient who has the illness will be more noticing it.
And Sandy, why did NICS decide, the crew of NICS decide to get involved and hold a fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association?
Well, of course, the crew of NICS is a social organization born of Mardi Gras. And perhaps we're best known for our lively, fun parade, but we also want to be socially responsible. Now, to that end, we are sponsoring our latest charitable event. It's called Purses and Pearls, and it's to help the Louisiana Alzheimer Foundation. We have found that dementia and Alzheimer's affect so many people in our community, not just our own members and their families who have some of these illnesses and diseases that they have to deal with, but our community as a whole. And this is one way that our crew can give back to the community by hoping to help find the causes and hopefully a cure for this particular disease.
And while there's no cure, there is hope available.
There is.
And for people right now who have an Alzheimer's patient that they're taking care of in their family, a loved one, tell them what they can do. What resources are available?
On the website, on the website of the Alzheimer's Association, there is a lot of resources. Like if it takes a village to raise a child, it also takes a village to help somebody with that. If you have a loved one that has Alzheimer's, you need to have a good family support, because one person cannot take care of that patient alone.
And there may be some trials, clinical trials that you can get your loved one involved in.
Looking up at the Alzheimer's Association website, there are clinical trials that you may want to try on. You just need to be connected. And also, it would be very, very good if you see someone who has an early sign, be involved if you're a family member.
And you are inviting, Sandy, everyone to come out on Sunday, October 12th to the Sheraton Hotel for Purses and Pearls, a fashion show. Tell us about that.
I will. Thank you very much. Yes, it is this Sunday, and it begins at 11:30 at the Sheraton. Our doors will open at about 10:45. The ticket price to get in is $75. You can get your tickets either at the door, or we prefer, if you can, to go to our website, which is crewofnics.org. Now, as far as our fashion show is concerned, we're going to have it emceed by your own Laura Bucktel, which we're so pleased.
Yeah, so it's going to be
so pleased to have Laura. We have about 40 models on our runway, our NICS sisters, who will be modeling various fashions from the Chatterbox, the Red Carpet Tennis Shop, the Serenity Spa and Boutique, and Destination Maternity.
It's going to be a wonderful event. I thank you both very much for coming in to talk to us about
Thank you.
And we want to remind everyone, the Mystic crew of NICS's Purses and Pearls fashion show to benefit the Alzheimer's Association will be held this Sunday at 11:30 a.m. It will be at the Sheraton Hotel in the 500 block of Canal Street. Our own Laura Bucktel is going to be there. And for tickets, we've got a link on our website, www.tv.com, and click on links on 4.
And I'll be wearing hot pink, of course, to celebrate on Sunday. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great event.